Welcome back to the program. Good morning. And there's nothing more. When I first started in radio, right, or I actually first started in business a million moons ago, when things come across your desk, right, that you get asked to participate in, if you got involved with everything that you get asked to work with, or every event, every cause, everything you get asked to work with, you know that there would be not, you'd have no time to do anything. So I said, listen, if it's my kids, seniors, or animals, I'm in. And this morning we meet Termada from the 721 Kids Foundation. Good morning, my dear. Welcome to the program. Okay, nice if I turn the microphones on. There we go. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in. Tell me all about the 721 Kids Foundation. What, where, when, how? What do I need? Who have you brought with you?
I've brought Jacques.
Good morning, everybody.
Jacques, how you doing, my friend?
Jacques here.
Nice
also known
to
as the
see you, my
cat for the
friend.
guy.
Nice to see you, my friend. It's been far too long.
Nice to see you, Dr. Sock.
Far too long. So tell me about 721 Kids.
Well, we're a nonprofit organization that started back in 2015. So this year makes it 10 years that we're existing. We started with our after school program, and in 2023, we took on the special needs program, which we have right now. Um, right now, we have about 55 students,
Oh wow,
and
that's a
yeah,
bit. That's a big number.
yeah.
That and of the 55 students, how many are those? That's all special needs?
No,
No.
it's a mix.
Uh,
We have inclusive programs, so
uh,
about 40 is special needs. Yeah,
that's a big number.
yeah.
That's a very big number in our very small town. Um, so where are you guys located?
We're located on 45 Illidge Road, across from the old WIB location, Eddie's Auto area.
Yeah.
Um, we're right behind the supermarket in the nice yellow small building.
Small.
Yes, very small.
And so how many classrooms do you have?
Right now we have let's say I have four rooms. One big one was split into half because we're very short on space.
Right.
Um, we do have also a waiting list, and we cannot take in any more students because of our space. So we're
Hmm.
busy looking for a much larger space
Mm.
as well.
And if folks if parents want to send their children to your school, is there tuition or is it subsidized? How do the finances work?
Unfortunately, we're not yet subsidized by government. We're still working on it. So right now, parents pay a tuition fee, a monthly tuition fee, but there is a process that they have to go through, which the child has to be tested, so we can have official documentation, so we could know how we can better help the child to
Mhm.
progress even further.
If,
Uh,
Sure.
if I may, just to be clear, the school is not that the school is not yet subsidized. It's just this school year we haven't been able to get the approval. So we
Mhm.
have to bring in the documents and reapply for the next school year, and hopefully
Mhm.
then the subsidy can come in. Yes or no? We'll see.
yeah.
Okay. Well, let's. So, how can folks? How can our listeners help?
Well, it's not, they can help financially, they can help with materials, they can even come in and volunteer. We're always looking for persons to help and volunteer with the kids, have a fun day with them,
Hmm.
do different activities. Anyone out there that knows someone that might have a bigger building, that'll be great also.
Anyone who has a building that would love to have a school, we're always looking, right?
We're
You
all,
never know who's going to hear
yeah,
this, right?
that's true, that's true.
You
Put it
never
out
know.
there.
So, do you ever take the kids out on a class trip?
Yes, for we're in December now. Yeah, for
Mhm.
no month of November, we took the kids out on a field trip to see the island, of
Mm,
course, for get to know your culture.
mm,
Our theme for the month of November was St. Martin's food culture, where we had the kids learn about the different our national food, which is not chicken leg and Johnny cake, which everyone thinks it is. So we take them out on different activities as well.
So maybe one day we could bring the how much we I bet you we could get, you said there are 40 kids.
Yeah.
We get 40 kids in here. I've done this before. we get 40 kids in here. 40 kids on the radio. I would love to do that.
Wow. They'll
We'll
enjoy it for
you know what
sure.
we'll do is we'll open the door to the other studio and we'll make a
Hmm.
big horseshoe
Yeah,
all the way around,
Yeah, that could work.
and we'll make it all work.
That can work.
it'll
That
be
can work.
fun.
We could do that. I would love. Let's arrange this for the new in the new year.
That'll be fun. They'll really enjoy that.
Well, it's radio is one of those things, right? That it's been part of everyone's lives
Yeah.
Hmm.
for so long that then you get to see behind the scenes. It's always a little different too,
Yeah.
right? Always a little different. But no, I would love to do that. I would love to meet the kids.
Okay, great. We'll set that
And
up.
and what else should we know? If there are so right now, are you full? Are you taking applications for the next school year? I know it's probably a bit early.
We're full, but it's good if parents register early because, like I mentioned before, there's a process that they need to go through, which is to get a report from a specialist, a psychologist, a psychological report, which would list what diagnosis the child has.
Hmm.
That way, we would know, how to work with them. There's other documentations, with registration form, birth certificate, stuff like that, which they would have to get in order, and that takes time. So, yeah, yeah.
No comment. Oh, I hear you. So if you are a parent and you are in an earshot, if you're listening to us this morning, if you're thinking this is the right fit for your child, especially for next school year, now would never it's never too early to start.
Correct.
Definitely. And what's good also with these early registrations is it provides data that we can show to the ministry of the importance and the need to have, I would say, a second recognized special needs school on the island. Because
Yeah.
currently we only have one within the public school system,
Mhm.
the Prince William Alexander School.
Right.
And yeah, they also, if you already have an organization with 40 plus special needs kids, that tells you that that PWAS, Principal Alexander, may not be able to cater to those 40 kids. Hence they chose a different organization.
Right.
So that data of having, let's say, the numbers of how many special needs or diversified youths we have on the island with their needs is very, very important for the subsidies and the requests and even for the grants that we want to write.
Could we talk a little bit about what some of and I we use the word special needs all the time.
Yeah.
I like to say differently abled. People learn differently.
Mhm.
Can we talk a little bit about some of the common ways that children learn differently?
It's not always about a pen and paper.
Right.
We have seen our kids learn through play,
Hmm.
where where they develop their fine motor skills. For example, we have an occupational therapist that's also on board with us, and the tricks that she showed us in her sessions we also implement in the classroom, where the kids would be using certain materials that we provide the teachers with, and they would use that to practice their fine motor skills, whether it's the strings or putting beads on a string, different things like that as well. So,
Yeah, but besides the the fine motor skills, there's also the gross motor skills, the
yeah.
bigger movements that you have. So with the differently abled people, actually, they tend. So we have a spectrum. And just to be clear, for all our listeners out there, if you take your two hands together, you kind of overlap your fingers, you'll see a very wide spectrum, like a rainbow, of what you can make. And so basically, from the left to the right, everything in between is what you can find within the spectrum of diverse learning, I would
Hmm.
say. So you have kids who are a bit more on the academic side, like they're
Correct.
really into the books or really into like learning and stuff like that. They're very, very hyper focused on one thing, one theme. And you have kids who are a bit more, or people who are a bit more of the movement base, that they actually learn through movement. They gain their confidence, they feel more better about themselves and what they're able to do because they're able to just jump or walk
Right.
or kick or duck or roll. And then those kind of, that confidence that you build with them and doing those basic movements can be translated in the future for like a job, working in a warehouse doing very simple tasks because
Right.
they're very hyper focused. So it's not just the academics to try and get them included into society. It's also the other part of just having them move around to be included in sport events,
Yeah, life
marathons,
skills.
competitions, not just the special needs Olympics that we have going on overseas, but just the regular daily
Mm-hmm.
activities we have here on the island.
Yeah, without a doubt, right?
Yeah.
And you know, the sooner we start with our youngsters that
Yeah.
learn differently,
Correct.
the better it is
Correct. Correct.
for
Yeah.
for them, but for us.
Yeah, because they will continue to shape our society. They feel included. They feel that they're important to what's going on in the island. So
Mm,
when they get older, they want others to feel the same, or we hope that we want others to feel the same as well. So they'll also start making perhaps policies or writing letters or talking
Yeah.
to some political figures to be like, hey, when I was younger, this is what I experienced, and they want other youths to have a better experience, have more to
exactly.
offer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's one of the big aims or goals we have here as well.
Well, I would
Yep.
love to come meet the kids, all of them.
Sure. Anytime.
And do they like dogs?
Yes,
Uh,
they're in love with animals, dogs,
uh,
cats,
I
fish.
Let's see. I'm gonna find. So, I used to for years. I had a golden retriever who was a certified therapy dog.
Mm.
He has since passed, um, and my current golden is a little timid, but she loves kids. So we'll wait and see. Well, and I'm gonna work on finding a good therapy dog to come visit you guys.
Okay, that'll be
Well,
great. They'll love that.
yeah,
They'll definitely love
yeah, and one they could just snuggle with. That's the
That'll be great. That's
that's the way.
awesome.
Oh, I have my puppy Bert, who is not a golden. He's an island dog. He's a little nuts. He
that.
loves to play. He loves to play. You never like the island dogs love. They love to chew on you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bert, he is happiest if he is sitting next to me with my hand in his mouth. I'm like, really, really? This is what we have to do. So we're gonna work on finding a therapy dog to come visit, and then we're gonna figure out how we get all the kids, all 40 of the kids in.
In the studio.
Correct.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That'll be really good.
That would be fun. If folks are interested in learning more about the 721 Kids Foundation, how do they do that? Where can they go?
Well, we have our Facebook page, 721 Kids Foundation, also on Instagram. They can also give us a call if they would like to pass by and visit the facilities, see how we operate, and see how they can also volunteer their time to help.
Perfect.
Yeah, and it can also, for those here on the island or overseas, if you want to assist us financially as well, we also have a GoFundMe page
Yeah.
to help to keep the 721 Kids Foundation open for our children, basically. So you can find out on GoFundMe, 721 Kids Foundation.
Money, money, money.
Yeah.
Everybody make
Yeah.
a donation. There we go.
Yeah, if everyone makes a $1 donation,
That's all. That's all.
That's
That's
all
all,
we need.
yeah.
That's everybody make a
yeah.
dollar donation. Actually, make two.
make
Di-
two, double it up.
Yeah, everybody make a $2 donation. We solve all the problems.
Yeah.
There you
Yep.
go.
Every little bit
There,
helps.
there you go. Termada, always a pleasure. So nice to meet you face to face.
Same here.
And promise me you'll come back often.
Yes,
I ca-
sir.
I can't wait to meet all the kids. You used to work with my friend Alan.
Yes.
Way back in.
Hi, Alan.
Was back in the Carib
Carib
service.
Serve days,
Oh
yeah.
my God, this is see.
Those were the days.
That's when I first met Ellen, and then she worked at Budget Marine for a long time. So to this day, we still call her Ellen from Budget Marine, even though she hasn't worked there probably in 10 years. But that's the way it is. And Jacques, always a pleasure to see you, brother.
Always a pleasure.
Hey,
Dr. Scott.
what's go? Is the
The
is
capoeira going on? Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. So we're back on the boardwalk this Saturday from 4 to 6 by the courthouse. We have weekly classes at Island Rebel Yoga on Wednesdays and Fridays. So
Oh, right over here.
right
with,
over
with
here.
Ludi.
Yeah, right there with Ludi. So open registration throughout the entire year. So just send a message, send a PM, send an email, pass me on the road and say we want to join. And it's for all ages, so everyone is welcome.
And what if you have like two left feet? Is
That's
that-
okay. You're welcome too.
I love it. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for
Always a
having
ple-
us.
Always a pleasure. And Tamara, very nice to meet you, Tamara.
Same here.
And
Nice
when
to meet you.
we'll do it all again.
Yes.
We'll do it. Ellen sent me a big heart. She apparently is listening. So there
Nice.
you go. It is 8:47. Let's see. At 9 o'clock, we take care of the marine and tropical weather update. That's brought to you by our good friends K Beach Club and Restaurant. K like character. They're reopening very, very soon, and I'm excited about that. excited about that. So, marine and tropical weather update coming up at 9. And then, of course, the Bob Marley, Jimmy Buffett moment will happen right after that.